Infinite Risings to LA or California. Hello, guys. So, today my sister is going to hop on. There she is. Hey, sis. Let's see. Interesting. Can you? Oh, she did it. Perfection. Hello there. Oh, it was on and off. All right, that was funny. Hello, hello. Yeah, if you can send me another request, Ellie, we can then have you back on. So, Ellie to Hey, if you guys know who she is, and we kind of go way back, but I discovered Ellie through Immortal, actually, a couple of years back, and some of you might be familiar with that song. There she is. The elf has returned.
I'm back.
What's happening?
Oh, I'm just gonna get my day going with you. How are you doing?
I'm doing electric, sis. Happy to see you.
Thanks.
What's the weather like over there? Over here, it's a little bit rainy, but yeah.
It's really nice, to be honest. It's really nice. The sun shines out today. After I get done doing some breathing with you, I'm going to get some sunshine and read and get in the water.
What book are you reading?
There is this book that it's called My Journeys Through Mystic China. So it's about China before the Red Guard, and so it's about ancient Chinese culture and mysticism.
I've actually heard of that book before. I want to ask you about that book. What is so far standing out to you?
Really, I'm only in, I think I'm in like the third chapter. Um, but just the description of China itself and Chinese culture, I've always been fascinated with Asian culture, like all different parts of Asia, especially India. But now I'm really getting into China and I'm super excited about it. I feel an affinity for Asia and I'm really looking forward to going there someday and going to the temples. And I don't know, maybe I was there in a past life. I don't know. Who knows?
Mm. Yeah, Japan right now, whenever I think of Asia, really like stands out to me
Yeah.
the most. Like, I just want to touch the soil. That's happening soon, so that's happening soon.
By the way, thanks everybody that's coming from my page. I just want to tell everybody, hey, and I love you guys. And good afternoon. And we're gonna do some breath work. If you guys don't know what it is, Devon will kind of explain it to you.
Yeah, so I'm the pioneer of Alchemy Breathwork. Those that don't know, my name is Devon, aka the Black Airbender, and I found alchemy through utilizing Bigu, which is from the Asian culture, actually, uh, mixing with sacred geometry, subliminal breathwork music, nitric oxide therapy, and now we are verified as a form of theta healing. So.
I'm so new too. My background with breathwork is from Kundalini. Um, and so I think it like there's different styles of breathing, and I think that a lot of like newcomers like us that are here in this era are developing our own breathing techniques from the ancient teachings, like creating our own. Like my friend Carmela, I know that she's kind of created her own as she's grown in through Kundalini. She's like branching off into her own, and it's really incredible to see that and to experience the how it evolves through people.
Yeah, it's just like art. It's just like I call it the sense of breath art, you know, because there's different styles of breathing, just like music, you know.
Yeah. By the way, the book is called My Journey Through Mystic China for La
Mhm.
Bella. Get started?
Huh?
You want to get started?
Yeah, I want to quickly ask you, how thick is that book?
I don't think it's too thick. It's probably like 400, 500 pages. I
Oh,
haven't
that's
looked.
not too bad.
No, I don't think it's too
Not too
bad at
bad.
all. It's got to be like between 4 to like 700 at the 700 at the most, I would think, but it's not super big. It's
Yeah, I'm making a list of like audiobooks I want to read and create, but
mm,
also like put subliminal breathwork music in the background.
amazing. Amazing. I can't wait for that.
Yeah, I already did the Tao Te Ching. Have you ever read the Tao Te Ching? Read it. It's by Lao Tzu. Oh, you're back.
Yeah, I've read some of it, but not like the whole thing. I've read passages,
Oh, okay. Fire.
and it's
Yeah,
incredible. Like, really speaks to my soul.
yeah. It's one of those books that I find myself just going back to over and over and over. You can definitely learn something new in there every time. And I'm gonna do the audiobook for Lao Tzu's Secret Skull. So it's like a branch of the Tao Te Ching, but he goes deeper.
hmm
And I'll do an audiobook on that and just mesh them together later on.
Wow, I'm so excited for that. Really excited for that. That sounds awesome.
Thanks, sis. So yeah, let's get into some breath work.
Yeah, if you guys want to try it with us, please, we would love for you to join us and try it out. If you've never done breath work before, if you have, you already know what's up. So,
Yeah.
sorry, let me
So
turn it.
guys, I'm gonna go over the main locks of alchemy before we start. Starting with your eyes, you want to be gazing it up to the middle of your forehead. You can have your eyes fully closed or halfway closed, up to you. The next lock after that is your tongue. And this is your tongue. You're gonna curl it to the roof of the mouth. It's okay if you try to stretch all the way to the back. It's just make sure the top, you're touching the soft palate. So when you do that, when you're creating that stretch, you're also creating a kinetic force, and that kinetic force gets absorbed into the soft palate, then into the pineal gland. So it's a natural cleanser, if you will, for the pineal gland, and it really helps cut off the monkey mind.
I feel like a monkey mind sometimes.
Yeah. So the next lock after that is your pelvic floor. Everything you can go to the bathroom with. You want to squeeze only on the exhales and let go on the inhales. And really, this is pure nasal breathing, by the way. So try not swallowing your saliva until we get into the end of the breath work, or like during the regulation, which I will explain. So the sequence of breath we're going to be doing today, it's going to have, you're going to do a regular inhale, and then you're going to cover your right nostril and exhale 3 times, partial breath out. So regular inhale, and then you're going to cover your right nostril with all the locks in place, the eyes gazing, the tongue on the roof, and you're squeezing on the exhales. And then I'm going to say regular breaths. And when I say regular breaths, you can stop covering your right nostril, and it's just going to be a regular breathing in and out, regular exhale out, just regular in and out. And then I'm going to say silence. And when I say silence, then you're going to breathe where you can't hear the breath whatsoever, and let the exhales extend longer than your inhales. I'm going to remind you when we get there. But before we start, let's set an intention with the breath. So regulate your shoulders, let your palms out, have go into the locks already, the tongue on the roof of the mouth, squeeze on your exhales. And I want you to set an intention with the breath. So let's set an intention today. With every breath, I'm accepting more love, gratitude, and the power to let go. As we find our center, we relax. Start noticing your breathing with the eyes. And we're going to start with the first part of the breath work. Regular in, then you're covering the right nostrils on the exhales and exhale partial threes. And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Regular breaths, only with the nose. Relax. Regulatory breaths, silence the breath. Let that inhale come in naturally and let the exhale be longer than the inhales. Breathe where you can't hear the breath whatsoever. Eyes still gazing, tongue on the roof. With every exhale, you extend the energy larger and larger, releasing energies that no longer serve you. Breathe where you can't hear the breath at all, only with the nose, connecting every cell in your body with the breath. Accepting more healing with every breath in this moment. Still squeezing your pelvic floor. on every exhale. Now you can start swallowing your saliva if you'd like, or just wait. Mm, how are we feeling? Thank you all for sharing the breath. Mm. How are we feeling, sis?
I smell the flowers. I didn't smell the flowers, and now I smell the aroma of the whole yard, and it's just glorious. I feel at peace. How do you guys feel? How do you feel, Devon? Just another day. Just another day.
Yeah, yeah. I feel expansive. I feel ever growing. I feel ever healing. I feel ever acceptance of the power to let go.
Too.
That's how I feel.
I feel also like just the community, just being able to share it with you is such a blessing and a gift, and having you take us through these breathing exercises and sharing yourself and your knowledge with others, it's such a gift that keeps on giving. And I feel like I just feel the love. And thank you everyone who's on right now, all 40 of you.
And there'll be more people watching this. So, in the aftermath, the energy continues to cycle.
Right.
And share this. Share whatever you're feeling, guys. Share it with your family. Share it with those you love. Share it with everyone you want to just see heighten their breath consciousness.
Yeah.
Share it.
Yeah, share it,
Share
share it. Share it. And even like I feel like when you're first getting started with breath work, it can be confusing. It can be a bit
Yeah.
sometimes. You
Hmm.
can have moments where you're not sure if you're doing it right.
This is one of the main reasons why I also took out counting. Like inhale for 4, exhale for 4, exhale for 3. It's just another density of stress that's so unnecessary because just numbers, numbers, right? The first number is actually 0. And then everything else, some mathematicians look at it as fiction. It's interesting. Um, and they have the right to do so because, when you think of 0, you add another 0 on top of it. In all dimensions of reality, you get infinity, just continuous. There's no like strict, there's a harmonious essence to it.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. So this is one of the main reasons why when I work with people, I tell them, hey, whenever you're doing it by yourself, just go more based off feeling. And if you have to add the timer, but try to go beyond the counting.
Yeah.
It's more than that. It's just really feeling and just honoring that moment in time you're giving to yourself in
Yeah.
that elevating presence of being, of life.
Yeah, breath work really taught me. Before I did breath work, I didn't know how to do meditation. Breath work taught me how to meditate. So I remember I would try to meditate a couple years ago and I just couldn't get it. I was just like I couldn't clear my mind. And then I started doing kundalini and it like forces your mind. I mean, you can like you'll have thoughts that come up. You'll have things that come up, but the more that you get into the breath, the more it just becomes you're so present in your body that it takes you out of whatever you're feeling, or you yourself just be like wanting to take yourself out of it. You'll be like, oh, okay, I see all these thoughts coming up,
Mm-hmm.
and then you'll find yourself at the end of this breath like in just this clear space, just in this like field of just space.
Man, yeah, it brings me back to this monk that I helped. His problem, and I don't really look at his problem. You know, to each your own. You know, like I said, as long as you get to, you know, just at least give that time to yourself. That's a powerful blessing. You know, it really is, because you're decreasing the density of self, that self love that is hidden within the external world that echoes at us. We get to peel that layer and see ourselves within the layers of that layer that is echoing from the main source that is you. You.
Yeah, I can't wait to come to Miami. I can't wait to come.
Oh, I can't wait to, sis. I can't wait.
Be so amazing.
It's gonna
I
be
have a
electric.
have a feeling it's gonna happen this summer. I have this strong sense. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I just have a feeling that sometime this summer I'm gonna get out to Miami, and we'll be able to spend some time together. And
Yeah, you got to come to this beautiful park. I can't wait for you to just experience it,
yeah,
and maybe we can maybe record something together,
we should
there,
record
because
something. If you have any musicians that want to do a like a gathering and want to like just like vibe out and
mhm.
do some like just like ecstatic dance and um I don't know, like bring some drums, bring some sound bowls.
Yeah, I
And,
got the connections. I got it.
and everybody, I'm reading these comments right now. You guys are
But
so
yeah, what are they saying?
they're saying yes, drum circle. Someone's doing a 90, probably a 90-day breathwork cleanse, no food, some juice and coconut water. This was perfect to include in my regimen.
That's my life. I've
Yeah.
been 4 years on liquids. For those
Really,
that
how are
don't.
you doing with that? Because I'm more liquids now than I am food, or
Mhm.
like whole food. And I like it. I feel lighter. I feel lighter.
Yeah, we're
Lighter.
just harmonizing of what we are. Mostly we're mostly of breath. This breath is, when I look at the blood, I look at the blood as liquid breath, because the first state of blood, before the the blood even becomes density, that form of liquid, I look at it as like a snowball effect too, in terms
Hmm.
of energetics, because the breath is so light, and then inhale to the density, which we are the earth, so to speak, because we're literally made up of everything in the universe, right? So we're technically earth in that aspect. So, and then that becomes our waters, the ocean, the ocean of our being, within us.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the
There's.
breath, the breath connects us to that dimension of reality.
Yeah. It's pretty profound. Um, do is take a chance on it. Take a chance. And I think a lot of people think that this is a bunch of woo woo stuff.
Until
Uh,
you do it, you
until
do it. When you do it, it's just,
it,
sometimes it's even beyond words. It really is.
it's hard to really explain, but a lot of people think woo, and I noticed that most people are afraid to believe in anything again. I think people have been really hurt
I think that's why a lot of people really gravitate towards me, in the sense of harmonizing, like, science, in a little bit of science, and spiritual. I call it spiritual practicality, because it's just harmonizing more natural law. There
by.
was one point in life where you had no division of spirituality and science. It was just spirituality. It was just
Right.
that. Just that. Just how Tesla himself, Nikola Tesla, when he got the idea for the Tesla coil, He found it within uh, he found it literally within India. If you go to the hieroglyphics of India, you would see that the Tesla coil is actually a lingam.
Yeah.
And some of these places still exist. Some of these places are the best places to meditate because it's an energy power plant made by natural natural energy.
Let me throw
It's
this
it's
there.
interesting.
Where there I think there were 15 years where Jesus was gone, and there's no history
Or
of where
Jesus. Or Jesus.
he I think he went to Asia.
hmm Well, he went to the eastern. He went east. He went east. He went east. He went
Yeah.
east. In his own Bible, in Jesus's Bible or Jesus, however anyone may perceive it, there's an echo. You know, it's an interesting echo, but it all connects to source in itself because that's where his main focus was energy in itself. But right in his own words, he talks about sun gazing. He talks about breath. He talks about different therapies that are more natural, you know,
Yeah.
healing.
Pretty powerful stuff. Well, let's do this again. I feel like
Yeah,
people enjoyed this. Thank you, everybody who's on here that I have not met yet. They're
thank you,
coming
all
from
of you. Thank
constant.
you. Thank you all for sharing the breath. Thank you all for elevating in that moment together. It gets better with every breath. And if you want to learn more about alchemy breathwork and the science behind it, check out alchemybreath.work. The site is up. There's science behind it. There's testimonials from people from all walks of life. And definitely check out Ellie's content. You know, I gravitate towards Ellie because she holds the intention within her music, which is very, very powerful. And it's more powerful beyond words can express. And just like how I do what I call breath art, she does something with music. And there's a spirit behind that. And that's what I see within Ellie's creation. And during for my birthday, she gave me some early releases before it could get out there. And I'm
I know
happy for everyone to
he,
really see that.
he's got all of the unreleased stuff. I love it though, and vice versa. You sent me some really amazing stuff as well. So it's just we're just givers and lovers, and that's what we're here to do.
Mm, thank you, sis. And our whole life is a work of art, guys. So see it as such. It's what you make it. It's how you perceive it. It's how you be it. When you be it, it's a beautiful ripple to be part of.
Yeah.
That natural law that is. So thank you all for sharing the breath. Thank you, Ellie. This will be on replay on both of our channels. So enjoy it, guys. Remember,
Bless.
share the love. Peace.
Mwah, mwah. You're loved. You're so loved. I love you all.